Under the term feminism, not only demands for equality are negotiated, but also fundamental philosophical, political, and social questions are discussed. Feminism is not a unified theoretical system, but rather an open field of discourse in which different positions engage with one another, sometimes complementing, sometimes contradicting each other. A central debate concerns the relationship between equality and difference. At stake is the normative question of what justice actually means. Should gender be politically irrelevant so that all people are treated equally regardless of their gender? This position stands in the tradition of the Enlightenment and modern human rights. Or must the specific experiences of women be made visible and acknowledged because supposed neutrality is often oriented toward male norms? From this perspective, equality does not mean mere adaptation to existing structures, but their fundamental transformation. Behind this debate lies a deeper philosophical question. Does justice mean equal treatment or recognition of difference? Another key field of discussion concerns the nature of gender itself. Is gender primarily biologically determined, or is it a social construction? Social constructivist approaches argue that gender roles, expectations, and attributions are culturally shaped. Post-structuralist theories, such as those developed by Judith Butler, go further. Gender is not only socially influenced, but is brought into being through language, repetition, and social practices. In this view, gender is performative. These theoretical considerations have concrete political implications, for example, in debates about legal recognition, protected spaces, and questions of identity. Closely connected to this is the analysis of power. Many feminist theories understand gender relations as part of broader social power structures. Power is not seen merely as direct oppression, but as something that operates through norms, institutions, and everyday practices. The thought of Michel Foucault has been influential here, describing power as a network of relations that shape subjects. Feminist analyses therefore ask how gender norms emerge, how they are reproduced in family, education, media, and religion, and how individuals themselves, often unconsciously, contribute to their stabilization. Another field of discussion concerns the relationship between feminism and critical masculinity studies. This perspective examines how masculinity is socially constructed and what expectations are attached to it, such as performance pressure, dominance, or emotional restraint. It broadens the focus to gender orders as a whole and raises the question of whether feminism is a movement solely for women or whether it seeks a more comprehensive transformation of gender relations in society. Finally, under the term feminism, debates are also conducted about universalism and cultural diversity. Are there universal women's rights that should apply everywhere? Or is feminism historically and culturally shaped by Western contexts? How does feminist thought relate to religious traditions, post-colonial critique, or different social environments? These questions touch upon the tension between universal human rights claims and cultural self-determination. Overall, these discussions show that feminism goes far beyond the demand for formal equality. It engages fundamental questions about justice, identity, power, the body, language, and social order. It is precisely this plurality of voices that gives feminism its dynamism and at the same time its internal tensions.